Hello and welcome to another edition of BattleTech Advance, brought to you by Commando Gaming Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv at NerdHerd Streaming. Want to thank you guys for joining us either on YouTube or on Twitch, and we're continuing our exploration of BattleTech Advanced, which is a mod for BattleTech the game. We are playing version 10.03 for this video. And let's get into it. We had a nasty fight the other day against the clans. So we've got some mechs in the repair bay. So let's see if we can find a mission that we can handle. We got an Ion, a Kentaro, a Shadowhawk, a Wolverine, and 2 fire starters available. So we're definitely need to make some smart choices about our mission here. Let's start out with a black site mission. It's a recovery mission, so let's go for that. Nice salvage here. Alright, so we're going to take the Ion, the Kentaro, the Wolverine, and we'll take our fire starter Omni and our Shadowhawk for fire support. I think that's a pretty solid lineup. Given what we have available, we also have our LRM carrier and our 2 LRM carriers and a Manticore tank, since we're really trying to explore how combined arms can be used in BattleTech Advanced. So let's get into it. Do a quick deploy. And get into these fights quick, because that's what we're all about, right? Try to turn down our sound effects audio just a little bit so I can hear myself think. I'd also like to announce that we're going to do a lot of MechWarrior 5 tonight with our good friend Big Fluffy. Alex should also be joining us, and hopefully we'll have some other people join us for MechWarrior 5 tonight. So if you're interested, please stop by our Discord and let us know that you're interested in playing. Also, feel free to join us for chat, even if you just want to say hello, and let us know what's going on with you in your exploration of this really fun mod.
Command interface
This continues to be BattleTech the game continues to be the best bang for the buck for entertainment I've ever had in gaming. It's going on 3.5 years, and I'm still playing this almost on a daily basis. So, would I do that with the without the mods? No. All right. So we need to acquire get to this target zone. This is actually a pretty tough map for this mission. This is actually a pretty challenging map in general. This map really comes down to who gets to the high ground as quickly as possible. So speaking of that, let's move all of our units to the high ground as quickly as we can. This is definitely a King of the Mountain scenario in this map, because the mountain range really dominates this map, and if you are fighting uphill against the enemy, it's really tough. And we will be fighting uphill against the enemy, because they are pre-positioned on top of the hill.
Moving to position.
I copy.
So we're going to have to deal with that the best we can.
Receiving you. Order received. Coordinates received.
Luckily, we have a sizable amount of fire support to try to dig these enemy mechs out of the top of the mountain.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm fucking angry.
My armor's melting off.
Reporting major armor loss.
Took a hard hit there.
I'm ready.
Alright, so we gotta push up. It's really important that we try to push up as quickly as possible here. We don't want the enemy to achieve position above us and with the high ground. So we gotta push to try to get level with the enemy as quickly as possible here. Let's see. Looks we got an Oswar
On the clock. What do you want?
there. Oh, alright, we got vision on the enemy here
Let's make
with
some
our
bad
Kataro.
decisions at high speed.
So we can actually start fighting the enemy next round.
I'm here.
Let's get as many. Oh, good. Our Wolverine can definitely get up there. He's our fastest mech. Our fastest medium, I should say. Not my fastest mech. So here we go. We can actually hit this Oswar in the rear.
Target lock on enemy 6.
Nice. Oh, there's a catapult there. That's scary. The fact that there's only one launcher tells me he could have an Arrow 4. Alright, Shadowhawk. This is our artillery support Shadowhawk. Let's get him up here. If we hit this catapult... Yep, I knew that catapult had arrow. If I hit this catapult with Inferno, we should be able to hit both of these mechs with fire at the same time, which is great. We're going to have to walk through that fire, but we'll deal with that later. After we kill these mechs.
Commander.
If you're not fighting, it's not that big of a deal to go through the fire for a round. Okay, so we got our missile launcher in here. Not the best hit percent chances here, so let's do Battlelord. And, you know, this hit percent is not the best, but we're firing against a catapult. And I'd like to break that Arrow 4 as quickly as we can, because those are dangerous. So even though we're only going to get a couple hits in here, catapults do tend to break, especially the arms, pretty easily.
What's up,
The arms are where they have the missiles. So even though these are not the best hit percent chance shots, we'll take them.
Commander? I'm there.
Battlelord again.
Firing all weapons.
But still a lot of missiles to hit this catapult. And catapults are really prone to ammo explosions, so each one of those missiles has theoretically a chance to hit ammo. So sometimes it's not the percentage of chance to hit, it's kind of the risk versus reward that you have to factor in.
Standing by.
We have our ion as well. Let's get
Waiting for orders. All right.
Still got LRM 20, so we can do a fair amount of damage here. Let's see. Again, we'll go after the catapult. We're also doing stability damage on the catapult, which could pay off next round.
Losing lots of armor.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm fucking angry.
Ready for orders.
Alright, fire starter. Let's take advantage of your jump jets. Alright, we got the Ossuar we can hit. We also have a guillotine. Now this guillotine is in a spore cloud, which means hitting it causes double the damage. And we have an enforcer, but still... Ooh. Well, we're gonna keep hitting. We're gonna keep hitting the catapult.
Locking target.
I go after our fire starter, but our fire starter is fairly evasive, so we'll be okay.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Aye, aye. Understood.
Alright, let's keep hitting this catapult.
Attacking from position.
There you go. We just destroyed that arrow 4
Scored a critical hit.
before it could shoot at us, which is really big. Really big for us. Also means we could switch targets here. Let's put some, see if we can put some Inferno on this guillotine and the enforcer here.
Target confirmed.
Nice. So those enemies, if they hang out there, are also getting a buff from the spore cloud, which increases their damage, and they're getting heat damage. Okay. Probably see if we can just finish off this catapult here.
On it.
It's not that much of a threat anymore, but it's also an opportunity to get an enemy off the field with our fire support, which is always a good thing. The Manticore always seems to get the last blow on these shots. Nope, no luck there. Weapons carrier.
Gotcha.
Eventually we're going to hit something significant like ammo here and finish off this catapult. Not that round though. Alright, little fire at our fire starter. We'll be okay.
Losing lots of armor.
You're fine, fire starter, you're fine. Alright, let's push up with our Ion. Our Ion is our sniper build, so we want to get him to the top of this ridge as quickly as we can. In the meantime, let's keep hitting that catapult. No, no luck there. Ouch. Now that was a serious hit on our
Next
fire
warriors.
starter.
Show 'em what you got.
Commander?
Alright, we're going to keep our fire starter evasive because the primary objective of this fire starter is to get
Jumping.
to the objective here. So we're going to keep it evasive. And might as well keep hitting this catapult.
Critical hit.
And he ejected. Good. There's 3 parts of a catapult we can put together. Be interesting to put a catapult together. Let's push up our Kataro.
Let's get down to it.
Try to make him a big target so the enemy will shoot at us and not the fire starter.
Attitude adjustment coming right up.
Try to hit that Oswar as hard as we can, including using our rocket launcher.
Standing by.
Alright, let's push up, do the same thing
my
with
way.
our Wolverine. A little bit of heat issues, but we'll be okay this round.
Orders.
Alright, Shadowhawk.
On my way.
Let's keep hitting this guillotine, because this is an energy build. So the more heat we put into that guillotine, the better. It's going to take a lot of his weapons away. We got to get our vehicles moving forward to catch up with the rest of our force here. Let's hit that Oswar again.
Yes, command. Consider it done.
Let's get our Manticore on dry land.
Target confirmed.
Standing by.
Our weapons carrier can actually start working on that guillotine, so let's do that. Not the best hit percent chance, but since it's in a spore field, the damage is doubled. So that would be the same as rolling on a 50% chance, just about, because the damage is doubled.
Commander.
Alright, Ion, can we get you... Oh, can't quite get you to the top of the hill yet. So close. Alright, let's keep hitting that Oswar, though. Okay, that guillotine, if it fires here, it could overheat really easily. Oh, it overheated just by walking. So that's why we use that Inferno the way we did.
Standing by.
Fire starter.
Waiting for orders.
Oof. Nasty hits right to the center torso, so it's risky to keep using the fire starter. But it's riskier not to keep it evasive, so we're going to keep being aggressive here with the fire starter. It's now one jump away from getting to the objective.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Uh-oh, and the Enforcer shuts down too.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So we've got two shutdown mechs over there.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Alright, so let's hit the... Ooh, the Oswar has a hard, small, bad hit percent chance. Ooh, but we could hit the guillotine and go for the head. Let's do that.
Attitude adjustment coming right up.
That's a lot of firepower going towards the head of that guillotine. Ooh, we got an injury resisted, so we did hit the head a couple times there. Let's see, let's go go for the head of the enforcer here.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm
Commander.
Alright, let's push the Shadowhawk up. This is actually a great opportunity for us to use a shape charge. Hey, Fluffy, how are you? Good to see you, my man. Did you watch Loki last night? I don't want to do any spoilers, but man, that was a good episode.
Giving him everything I've
I'm excited to see where this Loki series goes. The first episode was a lot of background information and a lot of reminding everybody about who Loki is and what he's about. So I thought that was a very interesting episode. So I'm not going to spoil it for you, Fluffy.
Orders.
Other than saying I thought it was a very...
Confirmed.
It's a very cerebral series. It's going to be more like WandaVision and less like Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, depending on what you like, I like both. Excuse me, styles. I like both the WandaVision, which is more cerebral, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is more traditional MCU fare. I think Loki's going to be more in line with WandaVision, if I had to give it a comparison. Absolutely, Big Fluffy. I'm excited about a big MechWarrior 5 night. What time works for you tonight? Because I'm very flexible tonight. So let me know what works for you. Let me know what time works for you, and I can work around you. But I would love to get in a nice long stream of MechWarrior 5
Commander.
tonight. Hopefully co-op, so we can get as many people as
Copy that,
possible.
Commander.
Let's go for the head of that enforcer again. So 8 o'clock. So
Scored a critical hit.
you can get started as early as 5 p.m., Fluffy? 5 p.m. my time, which would be 8 p.m. your time.
Commander.
If that's right, I'll plan around that, because that works just fine for me. Alright, finally our ion gets to the top and we can really... Okay, sounds good. So we'll plan on 8 o'clock Eastern time for MechWarrior 5 tonight.
Acknowledge.
Fluffy, are you also good for
That hit.
tabletop on Saturday?
Yes, Commander.
What I need to do is I need to figure out what's going on with my my settings that keeps me from hosting
Got it,
tabletop.
Commander.
But if you're available and willing to host this week, then over this weekend I can try to figure out what the problem is. So let me know if that works for you.
On your
If you
case.
can't make it on Saturday, then I'll try to expedite figuring out what's going on with my settings.
Solid Commander.
Ooh. Haha, that enforcer killed itself.
I'm on the clock.
Awesome. Thanks, Fluffy. Fluffy is a big part of our
Let's make some bad decisions.
community here at Nerd Herd Streaming. And we really value his contributions. Not only that, but he's an awesome guy. All we're going to be able to do here is brace.
I'm here. Aye, aye. Engaging target. Got past the armor.
Oh, awesome. That sounds
Ready
great,
for order.
Fluffy. Let's do it.
On my way.
I'm excited about playing some MechWarrior 5.
Acknowledged.
You know, there are lots of times where I say I want to play MechWarrior 5,
Target's taking a critical.
but then I'm like, well, no one's really around,
go.
and it's not as much fun if you're not playing co-op. Co-op is really so much fun. Updating MechWarrior 5, was there an update? Or are you just downloading some mods?
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Because if there's an update, I'll have to queue that up for during the day today while I'm working. So let me know.
Hostile removed.
And also, if there's an update... Oh, there's a patch that came out. Did the patch come out yesterday? Or the day before?
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
Hey, Thomas, good to see you.
Standing by.
Thomas, there's lots of people who haven't seen Loki yet, so we're not doing any spoilers.
I'm
But I would love to get your general feedback on Loki last night if you saw it. I thought it was great. I thought it was a very... it made you think a lot, which I enjoy. Again, we don't want to talk any spoilers for a couple days in chat, but I gotta say, Loki was very solid. You know, the first episode for a Marvel series, they do a really good job of setting the table. So even if you don't know the characters as well, or you need a refresher, you could go into Loki and basically they're going to refresh you on who the character is, what he's up to, what his story arc is, etc. They did a really good job of that last night without making it just tedious. Okay, I'll check the I'll do the update. I hope the update isn't going to impact any of the mods that we have. Yes, I agree, Thomas. I wouldn't go any deeper than that because we don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it was very interesting. Let's see. All right, let's look at our salvage here. We might as well start working on putting a catapult together. Not my favorite catapult, but we can modify it to be anything we want it to be. I guess we'll take the Oswar part as well. Yep, I'll do that, Big Fluffy. That's one of the good things. That's one of the good things about working from home is I can kind of tee all that stuff up during the day. So, ooh, we got some nice ER medium and large lasers out of that mission from the Oswar, which is always good. Yep, so I'll update both the PCs. And we'll play some MechWarrior 5 tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Wow, for some reason the download goes fast, but the patching takes 45 minutes. That's interesting. Well, I know what I'm doing at lunch now. I'm updating the game. Luckily, my desktop and for home and my laptop for work are right next to each other, so it's pretty easy to do. Okay, so let's look at the mech bay. Did we put anything together? Let's see. I could really use some extra mechs right now. I've got a lot of mechs in the repair bay. So let's see. Did we put something together? Maybe a catapult? I could put another Wolverine 7M together. I could do that just so I have another body. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, let's put the 7M together. I already have one 7M, but two Wolverines is never a bad thing. I do like the Wolverine quite a bit. And this is a very solid Wolverine. Let's see. Maybe I'll keep the jump jets on this one. Maybe I'll keep the jump jets on this one. Might be... Nah. I don't think I am. I like to have my Wolverines able to tank. So I'm going to take the jump jets off this. And we're going to beef up the armor and protect that XL engine. And that also gives us there we go.
Right.
Alright, so now I got another Wolverine that I can roll out there as need be. Okay. Probably take that instead of the fire starter. Let's see. So we have a assassinate. Let's go for that. 3 skulls. Alright, we'll take the new Wolverine. So I'll have 2 Wolverines, an Ion, a Kantaro, a Shadowhawk for fire support, and our vehicles. Oh, Thomas, are you talking about putting you in a missile boat is the way to go? Okay. So Thomas, we do have a catapult in my playthrough of MechWarrior 5, and it is all missiles. So if you want to play with us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, let me know and we'll save you a spot. Because I really love having you involved in the gameplay. So if you're interested, Thomas, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, just let me know and we'll save that slot for you.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, that's a good build for Thomas as well, an archer. Yep. That makes sense that that would be easier for you because of your internet issues to be in a missile boat. That's a little less demanding. Alright, so we have an insurgent leader to kill, which is up there. Enemy forces, which are there. And reinforcements, which are there. Okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah?
Alright, we might as well push in on this mech that's out in the open.
Confirmed.
Get some free shots on it. Let's see. Now it's highly evasive. It's a primitive archer. But we might as well get some shots into the rear of this archer if we can. Okay, Thomas, we'll put you down as a probably, so hopefully you can make it. Ooh, is this the assassination target? And a Victor, okay. With the AC-20. Alright, we're still going to put our shots
Now,
into
that's a
the
sweet sight picture.
Archer if we can here.
Sometimes failing is important.
Okay, Thomas. Well, let's, I'm going to pencil you in for 8 o'clock. That way we don't get overcommitted with other people. And then if you can't make it, then we'll just slot someone else in as they become available. But I'd love to get you in as much as we can.
What the what?
So it'll be you, me, Fluffy, and Alex for some MechWarrior 5 at 8 Eastern Time. So prime time. That will be fun. Let's see. Yeah, we can put some Inferno on that Archer. Let's see if we can hit. Yep. Alright, that'll put some heat into that Archer. That's always a good thing.
Orders.
Alright. Weapons carrier. Let's get you under cover.
Full speed. No target.
Not the best hit percent chances here. You know what? We're not going to take this shot because it's only a 7% chance of hitting.
On my way.
I am going to push up the Manticore though
Target
to
marked.
help on that Victor.
Okay. Okay, that's a miss.
Commander?
Alright, weapons carrier. Alright.
10-4.
Alright, this weapons carrier is slower. You know what? I'm going to do Battlelord here because that'll give me at least almost a 20% chance of hitting, and we'll do a round of LRMs at the Victor.
Primary target is taking damage.
Just chip off some armor there.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal.
So that sounds great, guys. I'm excited about playing tonight.
I.
Alright, so our Ion can go after the Archer as well. Low hit percent chance, but then we have so many weapons, we're probably going to hit a couple times here. Let's see. Right, we hit at least once with a light PPC and some missiles. Hey, it's better than nothing. Alright, Archer just lost its evasion. Wow, that Archer's got some guts coming after our whole lance by itself. If I was that Archer, I probably would have gotten under some cover and waited for some support. Ooh, that Victor comes in with its AC-20. Just missed.
I'm on the clock.
Alright,
What do you
don't want to necessarily move towards that Victor. Let's see if we can finish off this Archer while moving away from the Victor for one round.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
See if we can put this Archer down quickly.
Yep.
Wolverine, can you go for a kick? No. You can go for a... It's getting close. We can cool off with some water. And then if this thing is still alive after this round, the Wolverine can go in for melee. Primitive. Ooh, nice hits there. Oh, here comes some more enemies. Nice.
They will be done.
Alright, let's have the Wolverines work together to finish off this archer. These Wolverines both run hot, so putting them in the water is always a good idea. Archer's still around.
Ready for order.
Alright, Shadowhawk, let's have you start putting some heat into that Victor.
Target acquired.
Nice. Nice hit there with the heat on the Victor. Some Inferno will maybe reduce its ability to shoot its medium lasers. It's not a huge build as far as energy, but still, Inferno does cause them to panic. Ooh, Battlelord. Yes, please. We're going to Battlelord here. We're going to do Follow the Leader. Follow the Leader means either all of your missiles hit or none of the missiles hit, for those of you that don't know. And for each one of these launchers, you have a either all or none chance to hit. So there's a 74% chance all will hit, 74 chance all will hit, 74% chance all will hit. Of course, that gives you no variance, so it could be very easy for one of these missile launchers not to hit.
All weapons are
But
go.
I'll take my chances here, because Follow the Leader, if everything hits, can be very, very powerful, as you can see. Lots of damage. There goes that AC-20 on that Victor.
Target taking a critical hit. Commander,
So that Victor is now
move order received.
without most of its weapons. As you can see, it lost 2 medium lasers and the AC-20.
Alright, I'll give him the whole
So with one missile salvo, we turn that Victor into being a nasty threat to being target practice. And we got knocked down. Very good. Okay.
Standing by.
Alright, weapons carrier. If we had you shoot at the Victor again, it would probably be overkill, and I'd like to maximize salvage on the Victor. So let's do a round of LRMs at this Archer. This might finish this off, especially if it hits some ammo. There we go. Ammo explosion. And there goes that Archer.
Destroyed.
Easy peasy.
Standing by.
Alright, now our Ion,
I'm there.
as our sniper, can try to go for the head quite a bit here. See if we can maximize salvage on this Victor. Huh, there goes all of its, almost all of its weapons, I think. That Victor, normally I think it would eject by now, but since it's the assassination target, it's probably going to start to run right now. Oh, no, it
On the
worked.
clock. What do you want? Well, who needed salvage anyways?
What do you need?
Alright, Wolverine. Let's have you join the fun on the Victor.
Copy that. How did that taste?
I'm showing minor damage. Standing by. On my way.
What's up, boss? Got it.
Alright, Shadowhawk. We're going to save the Inferno. We'll take a shot with a Shape Charge, though.
Firing.
Let's see. Oh, nice hit with that Shape Charge.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Hit some ammo there. Again, I think if this wasn't the assassination target, he probably would have ejected by
Good
now.
to go.
Let's just finish off this Victor. There's not much left on him. Oh, I'm really surprised he survived that.
What's up, Commander?
That was a lot of firepower.
On my way.
The only thing that isn't damaged here, ironically, is the head.
All weapons are go. Targets take.
There we go. 3 parts on that Victor, not bad.
Waiting.
I don't necessarily love Victors, but an assault is an assault, so I'm not going to say no if we end up getting parts of a Victor.
Yes, Commander.
If nothing else, we could sell it for a lot of C-bills.
Copy that,
Alright,
Commander.
let's see what the other enemies are here. We should still have 7 enemies on the field.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Alright, let's cool off in the water.
Let's make some bad decisions at high
Oh,
speed.
Kentaro isn't even hot.
Yeah.
Alright, let's track these enemies down. I think the first up was a vehicle. Oh, an excavator mech. A very rare excavator mech.
I'm here. Roger that.
Commander. Roger that.
Alright, looks like that vehicle has an AC on it.
Now who's dumb for having all?
Standing by. Coordinates received.
Alright, weapons carrier. Ooh, this excavator mech is...
I copy.
gonna have a tough time because our LRMs are really gonna do a lot of damage here. Excavator mechs have limited evasion, so they're really good targets for our LRMs, especially our LRM carriers.
Right here. Head now.
Alright, Manticore can... hit with a couple
Commander.
LRMs.
Coordinates received.
Ooh, 86% chance. We're actually gonna do... let's do a precision strike here. Why not? Let's do... This is a good example of how these missile carriers can be so deadly. As long as you keep them safe. It's a lot of firepower going into the
Commander?
enemy there.
Aye.
Alright.
This should be good.
Ooh, that was a bad salvo out of our light PPCs there. Really should have hit more than we did.
Good to go.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Right, let's push up.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed. One attitude adjustment coming right up. Nothing like the sweet smell of justice.
Yep.
Alright,
Roger.
let's keep pushing through. Wolverine's running a little hot now. Because we had to push through those flames.
Confirmed.
I await your command.
Now see the mistake, the big mistake the enemy made here.
Onward.
D&D Dark Alliance. Yeah, I've heard about that one, Fluffy. And we've actually talked about maybe slipping that into our Monday night slot, which is usually Divinity 2. But I think D&D Dark Alliance could be a fun co-op game for sure. We have looked at that one. It's on my radar.
Standing by.
I'm actually excited. You know, we're starting to get some more options for gameplay, which is nice. See if we can get some burn damage. Now, the vehicles don't overheat, but they still take burn damage. So, Inferno is still a useful tool against enemy vehicles over time. Especially since they tend to not move away from the fire as much as they should.
My heat sinks can't take much more of this.
Alright, weapons carrier. I know you. Ooh, good hit percent chance on that assault vehicle. Let's focus our LRMs on that assault vehicle. Try to burn that down at long range. Those assault vehicles have a lot of armor.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
So if we can start weakening that armor, it's going to be good for us.
Understood. Moving fast. Firing on target.
Ooh, I hit our own ion in the back. You know, if I had $1 for every time that I cause more damage than the enemy on my mechs, I would be rich.
I'm there.
But hey, that's part of the fun of using. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Let's keep hitting that assault vehicle.
Orders.
Alright, Ion, what do you got? Pretty much the same. I really don't like... Let's do a precision strike here. The reason is that decreases the chances I'm going to hit my own mechs in the back. Which appeared to work there.
Critical hit, Commander.
Otherwise, I probably would have hit the Wolverine in the back if I hadn't done that. That excavator mech is
Come on, people.
pretty
Let's make it
aggressive.
happen.
Let's see. Oh no, he's running. I take that back.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Some heat issues.
Oh, now that's a sweet citation.
You need to work on your lanes of fire. Okay, Goggles. I'll take that feedback back. You're not wrong.
What do you need?
I do tend to hit my own mechs
Confirmed.
far too often for my liking. Guilty as charged.
Roger. Oh, they don't like me at all.
Goggles, when are we going to get you back into the cockpit for some MechWarrior 5?
Acknowledge.
We had some great fun in the day back in the day. Love to get you back into some of our MechWarrior 5 gameplay. I promise I won't shoot you in the back.
Exact.
Orders. I copy.
Got the excavator, the galleon. Let's do a shape charge on that galleon.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
Yeah, I know you've converted Goggles to Valheim, but he has time to play some MechWarrior 5. Come on. MechWarrior 5 is really good with the DLC.
That hit something.
Yeah, it's getting pretty fucking...
Goggles, I will always make space for you. Goggles, if you put in the Discord when you know your availability, put it in the Discord, and I will be happy to set up some time where we can play together. I could find a way to make it work. There goes that excavator mech.
Mech destroyed.
One part. That's okay. I'm probably going to use most of my salvage on that Victor anyways, so
Position confirmed.
not too worried about that.
Firing at enemy 6.
Standing by. Rolling. Firing all weapons.
Come on, let's hit some ammo. Man, those Gallant urban assaults are tough. I would like to actually get one.
I'm receiving you.
I think that would be a good vehicle.
Move order received.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Goggles. You're my second friend this week that had a dog die. And it's really hard. Was the dog old? Or was it young and had a heart attack? Because that makes it worse. But I'm a huge dog lover. I've always had dogs. So I definitely understand what you're saying, Goggles. It's really hard to lose a dog. Because, you know, dogs are truly one of the most selfless creatures on the planet. You know, they will... A dog will do anything for you. They'll sacrifice themselves. You know, they're just so loyal. You know, I just have a special place in my heart for all dogs.
Oh, now that's a sweet sight picture.
Alright, we still got 3 mechs, it looks like. Interesting.
Well, we needed salvage anyways.
Oh, bombard. Okay, there's a bombard. That'll be a good target for our missile carriers, because they have no evasion.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm fucking angry.
Oh, and the bombard overheated already.
Confirmed.
Alright, this Wolverine's taking some hard hits already. But now we could go for the headshot on this bombard.
Firing.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, Goggles, I know it's a small consolation, but you did get many years out of that dog, and if the dog was 14 to 16 and it had a heart problem, then it probably lived a lot longer than it should have, and you're a big part of why it lived that long.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
I totally understand, Goggles.
Yes, Commander.
Totally understand. I was exactly the same way. When I've had dogs pass away, it feels very empty. That's probably the closest way I could describe it. When you're used to having a very loyal dog, just spending time in your presence, and then that dog is no longer there, it's really hard. Shape charge on that bombard. Ooh, nice kill there. That was a headshot,
That's a kill.
I think.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, like, Goggles, it's a very personal choice for a lot of people. But in my experience, the best way of overcoming losing a animal in your life is to add a new animal to your life. So you might need some time to heal first, but generally speaking, from my experience and experience from other people that I know, finding another animal, not to replace that animal, but to add to your life, I think is sometimes the best way to go. I think it's very healthy.
Engaging with top.
And it'll make you feel good giving back to another animal. But you have to be ready for it, obviously. So
Coordinates received.
I'm not saying you should rush out and get an animal right away, but it's something to think about. I know for me,
All weapons
I
are
think I
low.
got a new dog a couple weeks after the death of my last dog. And it helped the healing process to have a new good friend.
Double time. Let's go.
But you have to be ready for that. You know, it's especially hard when we work remote, with COVID, for example, or if you work remote in general. Because my dog spends all day, every day, right next to me, just happy to be around me while I work. So it would be a big hole not to see that dog next to me every day. So I understand what you're saying. I like how they always make the evac point
What do you want?
on the other side of the enemy that's left. So it's like,
Let's get
well,
down to it.
you could evac, but you're going to have to fight your way through all the enemies left. So you might as well just fight your way through all the enemies left.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Alright. Ooh, that's a primitive Phoenix Hawk, but it has a PPC on it, so it's not the worst build. I like PPCs on Phoenix Hawks, actually. But I like PPCs more than some people do. Because I think a lot of people don't understand the value of the impaired sensors. It really is very valuable.
Passing from position.
I live to serve.
You don't see it. It's not as apparent because it doesn't help you do damage, but it helps you avoid damage. Alright, we're going to have to do a round of cooling here. Put a couple SRMs into that dragon.
Heat sinks can't vent fast enough. Taking damage.
Confirmed.
Shadowhawk, what do you got? Yep, we could put some Inferno into that tree line and impact a couple mechs, so let's do that. Nice. Is that a Warhammer I see in the distance? It is. Might be a primitive Warhammer because most of the mechs on this planet have been primitive. Or this mission, I should say. So, Goggles, you know, when you're ready or able to play MechWarrior 5, please put your availability in the Discord. Like, tell me the days and times, and we'll find a way to make that happen. Because I enjoy playing MechWarrior 5 with you a lot.
Acknowledge.
And that goes for everybody. If you have availability for MechWarrior 5, and you know you're hopefully a couple days in advance, you could say, hey, Wednesday night, I could play MechWarrior 5 at these times. Let me know, and we'll try to make it happen. Because I love playing MechWarrior 5, but it's much more fun if you have people to play with.
Standing by.
And I think I hit myself
Right
again. Alright, got the dragon, the phoenix. Yeah, let's hit that dragon.
Gotcha.
See, the dragon has no evasion, so it's just an easy target for our missile boats. Ooh, grasshopper. Okay, that's good salvage. I think I'm one part away from getting a grasshopper. So now we're talking.
Yes, Commander.
Now we're talking. Now that there's a grasshopper on the field, that changes things. Alright, we're going to do precision strikes as much as possible on the head of that grasshopper.
All right.
Ooh, nice hits there. I want to get as much of that grasshopper as we can.
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
I would actually rather have the grasshopper parts than the Victor parts. There's a lot more I could do with a Victor than I could do with or a grasshopper than I could do with a Victor. Some people might think that's crazy, but it's actually true.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Oh, ammo hit on the dragon there.
I'm legally
Those
obligated to
LRMs
perform
really
one
loosened
pay
it
per
up
kill.
for us.
Yeah, it's getting pretty fucking warm in here.
Alright, I gotta protect this Wolverine's right side.
Roger.
Or left side, sorry.
Confirmed. Scored a critical hit.
I'm ready. Confirmed.
Oh, this isn't a Phoenix Hawk, it's the Phoenix. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Heat is still a big problem here, so we'll just do Vigilance. Vigilance is always a good choice if your mechs are overheating and you need a round to cool them off, and then they could still jump ahead earlier in the next round.
Firing full complement on him.
Good hit there.
Critical AC-10 ammo gone.
What's up, boss?
Missile carrier's got no target.
On my way. Double time. Yeah?
Missile carrier's got no.
Consider it done.
Manticore has no target.
Waiting for orders.
Missile carrier has no target.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Standing by.
Alright. Ion.
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
We need some vision. There we go. There's the grasshopper. Ooh, that grasshopper is going to overheat itself if it's not careful.
Orders?
Alright, Wolverine. Let's see if you could. Did the Phoenix? Oh, the Phoenix died. So it's just the grasshopper left here. Alright, I don't want to take this grasshopper apart too much here. I'd like to get as many parts as possible. So let's just
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
chip away at its armor.
Alright, let's get down to it.
Give all our mechs a round to cool here.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
Yeah, probably should have kept the Wolverine back. Because I think the Grasshopper's just going to shoot the Wolverine now. And take out that arm, probably.
I lost a weapon. Let's hope we...
Receiving you.
Alright.
On my way.
Alright, Shadowhawk. Let's see, you've got shape charges. But I don't want to do that much damage, so we're just going to do regular heat. An HE round does damage throughout the enemy. It's kind of like a like SRMs that way. So we're not going to fire our LRMs because I want to get as much salvage out of this guy as we can. I will hit him with the PPC,
Confirmed.
hopefully. Nope, missed. Would have liked to have gotten impaired sensors there. Again, we're not going to shoot with our weapons carriers because they would do too much damage to the whole mech. I want to try to do some sniping on this guy. See if we can hit the head.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, so our Ion is next.
Roger.
Our Ion does not have precision strike. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's tone down our fire to get impaired sensors and not destroy any components.
On the clock. What do you want?
Okay, again, we're just going to use our SRMs and our medium lasers. Don't want to do any structural damage if I can avoid it, okay?
Aye, aye. Let's move.
Same thing here. Let's even just do our SRM 6s.
Copy that. Got past the armor.
Trying to do damage without taking any serious components away. Let's move the Wolverine back. We don't need to get the Wolverine hurt, damaged here.
Commander.
Shadowhawk. Let's actually move you back too.
Coordinates received.
Commander.
We're not going to use our weapons carriers.
Orders. I'll just stay put and keep things cool.
Because I want the Ion to take headshots here. Next round. Okay.
Now who's dumb for having all the other?
I'm here.
Alright, so our Ion now has precision strike available.
Acknowledged.
Not the best angle for a headshot, but we do have a really good pilot here. So let's only use our PPCs and not our LRMs.
Confirmed.
Come on, hit the head, hit the head.
Scratch another target.
Mech destroyed.
Oh, we hit some ammo. No, 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 we destroyed the engine. Oh, that was a disappointment. All that trouble just to get one part, but it happens. I do think we got enough parts in storage to put a grasshopper together here, so might not be a total loss. Alright. So we got a little damage to 3 mechs. There'll probably be a day of repairs, no big deal. Alright, so let's make sure we get our grasshopper part. There it is. Okay. And then we'll take our 2 Victor parts, and then we'll see what else we get. Alright, we got a dragon, grasshopper, primitive archer, primitive phoenix, Victor, 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 and some components. Not a horrible haul. We got a part of a heavy and 3 parts of an assault. Very funny, Goggles. Yeah, certainly let me know when you're ready to play some MechWarrior 5. You're a big part of our community, and we want to be here for you. Okay, so let's go to the mech bay. Did we put anything together? Alright, first let's do our repairs real quick. Oh, we lost a reloading rocket launcher 40. I like those. Alright, luckily we have a replacement. 4 days.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, Wolverine lost a little bit of a lower arm.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Funny, Thomas. Thomas, I think your problem is really just practice and your internet connection. So I'm sure with a missile boat, you'll probably be much more productive. Nope, we did not put a mech together. So on that note, I'm going to end the stream a little early today because I need to start work a little early. But I'll talk to you guys soon. And remember, tonight we're going to be playing MechWarrior 5 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And, you know, in the event that we did have too many pilots, don't let that dissuade you, because we can always rotate people in and out of MechWarrior 5. So, don't let that dissuade you. If you want to join us for MechWarrior 5, please put your invite code into our Discord so we can invite you when we're playing.